Hello everyone, we are from Group 10. We will present our result analysis from notice. Okay, without further ado, let's begin our presentation. The first speaker, before we continue to the next session, let's introduce our members first. My name is Lupia Melina as the first speaker.
And I'm Maiga as the second speaker.
And I'm Nurul Fadria as the last speaker.
Okay, let's begin our presentation. Okay, we have notice there. Can you scroll? Okay. The social function of our notice is to regulate behavior. Why we choose to regulate behavior? Because it keeps students disciplined and ensures everyone follows the university rules. And the communicative function is to inform about Jonathan's academic performance. GPA and attendance is unsatisfactory. Okay, let's move to the theme and dream analysis. We got that from 1A until 2B is a minor class. Okay, then the third sentence is your academic performance for the current semester is typical unmarked, and the rate is considered unsatisfactory due to poor attendance, incomplete coursework, and failure to meet the minimum GPA requirement. And mostly the theme is the typical unmarked. Okay, let's move to the summary of generic structure. First, we have the first we have the header. The header starts from the 1A until 2B, which is the minor clause, all of them. And the body we have from sentence 3 until 6. Yeah, 6. And then the last one is the closing. We have from 7 until 8, which is the authority and possession. Okay, the next presentation will be delivered by my friend.
Alright, the next is about flexibility, where from 1A to 2B is a minor clause. Then from the 3, the first is your academic performance is a criteria and is considered as a relational attributive, and the unsatisfactory is an attribute, and the reason is due to poor attendance, and that is all. And then for the 4 is a U as a goal. Then our hereby place is a material action. The next is under final academic marking standard as a range. The next for the 5, U as a goal and are required as a material action. Then for the goal 2 is to meet your academic advisor and improve your academic standing. And the next is for contest time. It is within 7 working days immediately. The next is number 6. The identifier, we got a failure to demonstrate significant improvement, and the main is a rational identifying, and for the identify is a result in suspension or physical dropout and yet. And for the 7 to 8 is a minor clause. That is the nominal group. Okay, the next is the layer feature of that. The first we got a headers, where the header is include the recipient, student name, student ID, and ID number. With the 1A to B is a nominal group, but the first is a preposition phrase. And for the body, we got a content, and action and also consequence, where it is start from 3 to 6. Then it is include the 3 is a color relational attributive attribute reason, and the 4 is the goal material action range, and the 6 is an identifier relational identify identity. And then next for the closing we got an authority and position, which is the 7 and 8. It is all the nominal group. The next about the mood modality, where the 1A to 1B is a minor clause, and also 2A to 2B. And the next for the number 3, your academic performance for the current semester as a subject, and the finite is, and the residue is considered unsatisfactory. And then for the number 4, we got U as a subject, R as the finish, and the residue is hereby placed under final academic learning status. And the next number is 5, U as a subject and R as a finish, and for the residue is required to meet your academic. And the number 6, we got a subject is a failure to demonstrate significant improvement. And for the finite, we got a may. And from the residue is a result in a suspension or official dropout status. The next is from the 7 and 8 is a minor class. And for the summary mode modality, we got the hider, the body, and the closing, where the hider include 1A to 2B. There is a nominal group and a preposition phrase, and a form the body. As include content and action sequences, where the 3 is a mood, residue, declarative. They are all of the declarative. And the last closing, we got a authority position. It is a nominal group. Okay, for the next is will delivered by
Okay, the next one is about mode modality. So as you can see, A1A until 2B is the minor clause, and then the number 3 is speaker meaning is the polarity. Why is polarity? Because polarity means the writer states a positive or negative fact without modal verbs like may, must, and is considered is a statement of fact, not a habit or usuality, not a necessity or must, not a possibility or may. And then the time of speaking is present. Why is present? Because there is in there. And then speaker judgment is very high. Why very high? Because the writer is very confident that the performance was unsatisfactory. And then the fourth one is speaker meaning is usuality. Why is usuality? Because not the word Caribbean. In legal or academic English, Caribbean indicates that this action standard procedure or a common or usual action in the university system. And then time of speaking are present. Why is present? Because there are. And then speaker judgment is very high. And then the next one is number 5. Speaker meaning is obligation. Why is obligation? Because the phrase "are required to" is a modal expression of obligation. It's same as must. And then the time of speaking is present because are in there. Speaker judgment is very high. And the next one is number 6. Number 6 is speaker meaning is polarity. Why is polarity in here? Because the word may result in a positive polarity statement with a low probability. The speaker isn't stating an obligation or habits, but rather a possible coincidence. And then the time speaking is present, speaker judgment is low. And the rest of it is number 7 and 8. There is a minor clause. And the last is summary. The summary. There is a three part of generic structure. The first one is the header, the second one is the body, and the last one is closing. Same as the modality, mood modality before, but the differentiation here is the number 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. There is a polarity, usuality, obligation, polarity, where the speaker meaning and the present for I'm speaking, and very high for the subject. Maybe that's all from our group. Thank you very much, and